ArchieLuxury jumps on a Boeing jet, leaves behind a family, no regrets. He's got a birthday, I'm your old Shanghai. Eyes are on Mrs. Lai, the reason why. While in Brisbane, the tears roll strong. Chinese whispers called him to Hong Kong. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave behind the begging for the Luxy show. Archie flies where the dragon soared to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie's chasing dreams in the mystic land. Mrs. Lai brings coffee to his hand. Family's calls echo on the phone. He's miles away, lost but he's not alone. In old Shenzhen's glow, he likes to stray. With Mrs. Lai they bonk till the light of day. Pack up your bags and off you go. He's not showing up to New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Though the tears roll down in Brisbane town, Archie's 3-inch dick flops all around. Celebrations in the neon night, forgetting home he's chasing new Asian delights. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Weeks later, Archie leaves his playground. Comes back home, he's Brisbane bound. Comes up with stories that he's going bust. Has to fool the punters to gain their trust. Pack up your bags and off you go. Leave the begging for the beach ball show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Archie spent the punter's money, he's in a fix. Spins a story that he can't eat bricks. All the lonely simps believe his scam. Grab all that cash, shove it in his hand. Pack up your bags and off you go. He didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore. Comes on streams, he cries poor again. His mate Tan gives him $5 grand, maybe 10. Archie thinks he's a big swing dick, cause the punters fall for his gypsy shtick. Pack up your bags and off you go. Didn't bother with the New York watch show. Archie flies where the dragons soar to romance Mrs. Lai until his balls are sore.
Hello, this is Archie Luxury, and you are on the Archie Luxury live stream, broadcasting on the Archie Luxury live stream channel and also on the Archie Luxury channel itself in syndication. Hello, guys. Hello. I put an advert together for my friends at Rusty's. Let's have a look, guys. Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury here. Today, guys, I want to share with you a great website that I use to check out watches. That's right, guys. I don't know about you, but I am somebody who wants to keep an eye on prices and see where the market's going. And the best website for this is rustyswatches.com. rustyswatches.com. Now, what it does, if you're in the US, Australia, the UK, Ireland, Canada, it will list recent listings so you can see new watches as they come to market. Not only new listings, but recently price drops. So if you're keeping an eye on the watch of your dreams, Rusty's Watches is the place to go. If you've got a special watch you want and you want to get the best possible deal you can, I'd highly recommend Rusty's Watches. Now he's got some instant buttons. Patek, Breguet, Omega, Rolex, Cartier, to name but a few. Click on Breguet and it shows us recent new listings for Breguet. Hey, here's one at Watch Finder. Watch Finder has, guys, I am doing this advert to deal with my termite problem. That's right, guys. I have a bit of a termite problem. But, guys, check out rustyswatches.com. This is the best place to get an idea of the market. Off the market. That's right, guys. I termites confirmed. Yes, yes, this is check it out. rustyswatches.com. Check it out, guys. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you guys think of that. There we go, guys. I've invited a few people to join the panel. Nobody has jumped on just yet. What can I say? What can I say? Now, what I wanted to ask you is, guys, we've got to be positive here. The economies are a little bit, how do I put this? They're a little bit on the fucked side. They're a little bit, have a great time. Just contacted Mark, and he's told me he's taking his mother-in-law out. Yeah, Marky's a great guy. So guys, what I'm trying to say is, guys, is that economy is tough. I have been doing my accounting, my taxes, my accounting. I always like to have a look and see what the forecasts are. And I got to tell you, it's about 45% less than last. I mean, it's half. The revenue is half of what it was, just over half, a little bit more than half. Okay. So the revenue coming in has fucking evaporated. Now, that'd be okay if I didn't have expenses. And that's where the problem is. The expenses have, they're still there. And if I didn't pay Eddie, didn't pay Lux, the figures would be even worse. So what do I say there? It is tougher. This economy is tougher. I've just posted a poll. Let's run a poll. I've just posted a poll, and the poll is saying, are you experiencing financial stress? Less money in 2025. So far, 46% have said yes. 54% have said no. That is a massive. That tells you how bad it is there. That tells you how disappointing, how bad it truly is. So tell me, please answer that poll there. Let's have a look here. We got a first super chat of the night. Go Gophers 33. $2. Thoughts on the Patek? This is a Patek 59. What's a 5975? What the hell is? Oh, actually, I have seen this watch. Yeah, I've seen this watch. It was a special commemorative edition. I'm going to bring it up on the screen now. Let's get it up on the screen. Commemorative edition manual wine chronograph. It's 175th anniversary. I've actually touched one of these. They're beautiful. 60, what's that? 64,000, 60, 70, 60 to 70. Fuck, they're 100,000 Aussie dollar, over 100, well, 100 Aussie. What do I think? It is a beautiful watch. Now the size of these here, these came out 2016, 40 mil. Nice size. Just a beautiful manual wine chronograph in rose gold. Is the dial too busy for you? What do you think? Is it busy? It is a beautiful watch. Thoughts on it? Oh, look at that. 175th anniversary. 2000. See, I think it's beautiful. It is a beautiful watch. There's no question of that. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous beyond gorgeous. Okay, it's beyond gorgeous. It's got this, I think, a coin with it as well. Yeah, absolutely, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. No questions of that. Beautiful watch. The question is, do you prefer that? So that watch there is limited edition. The only 60 to 70,000. That's on chrono. The other option is the Patek 5170. I got to be honest with you. It's 20,000 cheaper, and I kind of think I prefer the 5170 to the 5975. It's 20,000 cheaper. The size on this baby here, let's have a look at the specs. It's 3940, yeah, similar, but it's 20,000 cheaper. And I think, okay, that's a pulse. They do this in pulsation and non-pulsation. Pulsation is what the other one, they only got. See, look at that, 40,000 for this one edition. See, this is the one I like, 50,000. Okay, so that's probably okay. Look at that. That's just clean, clear. It's a beautiful watch. Display back. Do you prefer the display back or the open back? I think I prefer the open back. I mean, the commemorative 175th, then they got 185th, 100 and 200th, blah blah blah. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. I mean, how many? I kind of prefer the non-limited edition. I mean, what's better investment? I dare say it's probably look, if you're buying this sort of fucking thing, does it really matter what's the better? I mean, I suppose money's always important. What would I buy? See, 20,000 more. See, I like the plainer one. I like the non-pulsation, and I like the display back, and I like the Breguet numerals. Okay, so that's just me, mind you. That's 10,000 more than a pulsation one. Fuck. See, this one here is cheap. 42,000. What is that? It's platinum as well. Fuck me dead. I think I'd go for the platinum with baguette. Fuck, that's beautiful. 5170p. See, I think that is fucking. That's the money. I'd get that and bag 20,000. Has it got no box, no pack? Oh, no box, no original box, original. So you can put a box with that. Okay. I think that's the fucking money. That's where I would go. Rusty's. Let's have a look. 5170p. What are they going for? Let's have a look. Well, that's crazy money. How does he do that? See, sometimes they have fucking. That's just lunacy. 5170p. Let's have a look here. Have a look. Look at this. You want to talk about a gold chronograph that's a bargain? Look at this. How about this Breguet? 17 fucking thousand. That's a bargain, guys. That's a bargain. That's what you call that's what you call a bargain. It is really, really good stuff. Good stuff. It's going to the moon and back. That's right. Yeah, that's exactly it. What interesting stuff would I have a look at there? So let's have a sticky beak. What's going on the watch places there? Well, let's take a look. Monochrome. What's happening at Monochrome? Let's go and have a look. Monochrome watches. Let's have a look at their blogs. What have they got here? We've got Oh, what have they done here? Monochrome. They got the best integrated sports watches up to 4,000 euros. Shitters. Okay, they got a Ferrari. Interesting. Complete. I'm sick of fucking APs. The new Longines. Spirit Zulu Time 1925. Interesting. Satina's got that's a very submariner looking diver. Very fucking Rolexy. What else is happening? The Zenith. See, I've looked. The Zenith's too fucking. The Horology Club. What the fuck is the Horology? What is this? Art portrait after Hong Kong, a European chapter for the Horology Club. What the fuck is this? These bunch of. The Horology Club, founded in Hong Kong and boasting 800 members, is now expanding. It's an opportunity to have a conversation. Horology Club. What's with all these? See, they're indies, and just micro brands. Okay. Let's have a look here. What's going on here? Have a look. Horology Club. Quickly evolving. What the fuck? The Horology Club. Any plans? Watch club. Okay, see, watch clubs are dying. I mean, the hobby's fucking. It's not doing so well. You see, the hobby is not doing so well there. Yeah, horology. Yeah, fair enough. What else is? What? Let's have a look at this Satina DS for double shock. Double shock. I'll see if I can get Mark Hackman on. I want to have a chat with him. I'm just going to come and talk Breguet. I have 3 Breguet now. I might just add a photo for him because I think he'd like a photo of the Bregsters. Let's see if I can. I'll just add a photo. I'm trying to entice him on because it's a bit boring without some panelists on here. I'd like to have a couple. I'm just trying to find. I got to get some photos to entice him on because he is. You know what he's like. Men are visual fuckers. Very visual. Let's have a look. What have I got here? I'm just trying to get some. I had some good images. Oh, here we go. Breguets. I got some nice Breguet images. I was just trying to entice him on. I'll get him on. I just got to get the right images to entice him. Oh, here we go. Got the Breguets. Okay, open up. There we go. Send them to him. I'm trying to get him on. We love the Breguets. We'll just see if I can get him on, because a bit of Breguet talk could be really cool. I'm just getting a few more pics for him. I'll put that one, 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 that one. Go. I'll just give him some more. Yeah, I want to try and get Mark Hackman on. I love the Breguets. The Breguets. I love the Breguet. I want to get one of those. Okay, we sent that to him. I'll see if I can get him onto the stream here. Okay, we're talking about these. We got Kesslowitz. Kessler's always a great guy. Hello, my friend.
Hey, Paul. How you doing?
I am fantastic. I've got a super chat. Go Gophers 33. Thoughts on the VC complete calendar? VC complete calendar. So let's jump onto Rusty's.
Those are
Vacheron.
nice. I like the skeleton version of that.
No.
Wristwatchholic has one of those.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look. I'm just having a look now. Vacheron. Ooh.
Post the link for the Rancher, please. Actually,
I've already
you,
done.
you stay busy. You stay busy. I'll just put it in the comments.
I've actually given him the link directly.
He needs a layup. He needs the assist.
He needs the assist. Okay, this Vacheron.
There's many triple calendars. You got to get the specific one he's looking for.
Okay, Vacheron 41T. Fuck. 4010T. How many companies? Okay, there's a couple. Okay, what do I think? Complete. I love it. This is beautiful watch. The problem is, you know what's wrong with these Vaches?
It's an R, so I'm guessing it's the rose gold.
No, this is the exact reference. This is one in Hong Kong. It's a rose gold. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is no paper naked, 33,000. You know what? It's beautiful.
What's up, Rancher?
The problem
How you doing?
I'm glad someone's paying attention. How's it going?
Good.
Oh my God, we got the Rancher on. How are you?
Good. Well,
the problem is it's expensive. It has no papers. I don't think you'll ever get rid of it. You'll die with this fucking thing.
Let's get Rancher's
unless
take
it's
on
cheap.
This.
Shoot.
You've been a Vash man.
Yes, I've had a Vacheron. Okay. Let me put it this way. I think that's, especially with everything else, of course, it's Holy Trinity, but it's not really, it's not really a sports watch. It's a dress watch. That kind of works against it. And it's pretty expensive. I would think get that if you love it. Get that if you love it, and if you're prepared to, if you get that, you better be prepared to die upon that hill.
Now, it is a beautiful watch. It's a lot of money, but
I'm gonna find the one that Wristwatchholic got, because he brought that to Watch Time New York, and it's really nice, really nice. I'm gonna pull it.
Can I ask you something? Do you prefer this to that retrograde Vacheron I was looking at?
Interesting, similar style. It's probably the same buyer would probably be looking at both. Personally, I think I like this layout better.
Oh yeah,
I like the idea of a triple calendar over a day date.
Yep. Triple calendar moon phase. You forgot the. Do not forget the moon phase.
Of course.
Very traditional with that crescent date indicator.
Yes.
And we've got Herman Rance just joined us. Hello, Herman.
Oh dear, I think I'm having problems with my internet here. Bear with me, okay?
It's a chunky monkey. Look at this here. You see those little
I love the
pushes there?
Vacheron, by the way. It's gorgeous.
Well, it is. It really, really is.
It's Vacheron. Oh man, look at that rotor on the back there.
Now,
That is.
I'm going to share screen for a second here, just because this is a little more money, but I just think it's a lot more watch. Okay.
Well, how much bigger can it be?
Complete calendar, open face.
Oh, honey, it can be a lot bigger.
I think this is the way to go.
Don't get me started on that.
Retail, these are 53, but I think you can get these for quite a bit less. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a white metal version. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the white gold, 53 for the, yeah, same. He's interested in the rose, so I was showing him the rose. But I just think this is a little more, I don't know, interesting, a little more sophisticated. The other one's a little more conventional, a little more classic, different styles, but I just think this is something different that not everyone's doing. So
it's like, I only have enough money for a VC, but I want people to think I have a Richard Mille.
What is VC? Is that Viet Cong?
Vacheron Constantin.
Viet
I'll be
Cong.
Oh God, he's left.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Entertain us, Clyde.
I have
Oh,
really
oh
been messing
dear.
with. I've really been having fun with my espresso and cappuccino.
What'd you get? Nespresso?
Not an espresso. Bite your tongue, child.
Do you have one of those Jura machines? Jura from
No,
Switzerland? Jura?
no. I do have a. I just did get a Swiss one though. It's an
Do
Olympia.
tell.
It's an Olympia Cremina.
Automatic?
No, it's a lever.
A lever.
Yes.
So do you have a grinder separately?
Well, I've got a couple of grinders, but yes, I've got a Orphan Espresso, Lido, OG, and I also have got like the cheapest electric grinder, which is a Baratza Sete 270.
So you grind it each time you make a coffee?
That's how it works. Yes.
And do you weigh it out? You got the scale?
Yes.
Oh, you're
You-
into the, you're deep. You're in deep.
And then you even it out, and then I put a screen on top of it. But the thing is, and then you have to really pre-infuse it. Yeah, there's no pump. It's all a lever.
What about the tamp? You don't tamp it down?
Well, yes, you do tamp it down, and also it's important to get the nicest tampon that you can afford.
I think Clyde should start a coffee stand. I think he should call it Clyde's Coffee. He could buy one of those old Kodak kiosks and make coffee out of there, and he'd make more money than he does as a lawyer.
So how do you like it?
No,
Clyde?
if I-
You like it
if I
black?
could
You
get-
like it black?
Well, that's an espresso. I do like espresso, but I also
Of course, he likes it black. Of course. Why do you even ask that question?
Well, then again, it's black, but then again, on the top, it's kind of like lighter and foamy.
Yeah, I know. It's light on top and dark on the bottom.
It's called crema.
Yes.
It's the coffee version of patina.
All right, Archibald,
could-
are you back?
I got to tell you
No,
something.
he's
I love
not.
this what you're showing here. The only thing is, I got to tell you, Keslow.
Hmm.
See, you go down. The thing about buying Breguets is, at least they're relatively bang per buck cheapies.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You buy this fucking thing, you're
Uh-huh.
talking Patek money, but it's unsellable. At least with Vash, the thing about it is, you can always get some fuckwit who wants Rolls Royce quality at a Chevy at a fucking Buick.
I don't know.
Prime.
I think Vacheron's probably more liquid than Breguet, generally speaking.
Yeah,
but
I would say that too.
Vacheron is so much more money, but you got to understand, it's not that it's more liquid. This is higher money. It's going to be much harder to sell than a Breg.
Order money.
Breguet's always a bargain. Like, you're getting Guilloche, you're getting Fou enamel dial, you're getting so much stuff.
Hmm.
I
Fou.
mean, this is
Well,
All right, are you
also-
checked in? Are you ready to talk turkey or what? Are you
Also,
checked
but-
in?
Hey,
it's
very
also-
quickly, we got another super chat from Dis Jerez Dis, 6 shekels.
This.
Best bezel insert for 16,710. Pepsi, Coke, or Black. I'd like to have it original and non-fucked with. That's what I
Okay.
like.
Okay. Also, let's go back real quick. What we're talking about. It's really, when you get that dial, it's really important that it is authentic, because nothing is worse than faux foo.
Hmm. I see.
And as for the 167, Archie, if you knew anything about Rolex, all three, because they didn't have any letters after them, so it could be. I did that myself. I actually went and got the. Mine was a Pepsi, and then I went and bought separately from the AD the black and the maybe it was an espresso, and then I got the Coke and the Pepsi.
I'm thinking about
Super
getting a
chat.
Breguet
You've got a
tattoo.
super-
What do you think, guys? What do you think of a
super
Breguet
chat.
tattoo?
Super chat.
A Breguet tattoo. What do you think of a
Super
Breguet tattoo?
chat.
Super chat.
You
Here we go.
bastard. It's a super chat.
This, put the Coke on.
Wasn't Liberace a Breguet man? You betcha. You betcha. I love Liberace, by the way. His house was
He was a
abandoned. Why is it
gay
abandoned?
man. Yeah.
Why is it
His house was abandoned because he died. That's generally how it works.
But why didn't it get
Yes.
sold? Why doesn't it like it's a monument to bad taste?
Well, I'm not going to make a Trump joke. I'm not going to make a Trump joke.
I thought you were
Watch it.
scared
It's
of
good
needles.
taste. What are you talking? What are you talking about? Taste.
By the way, what's the best insert for a 16710? I like original.
Coke. The Coke.
You're all original. You
The
can't
Coke
tell.
is the best one.
You
The
can't
Coke.
tell.
I
The
got something
Coke is
for
the
black.
best one.
I love the black. I got to tell you, I love the black. I love the Pepsi, and
you
I
mean
love all
espresso.
three.
It's called espresso dial or espresso bezel.
We got Ken. Yeah, we got Ken Fresno. We did that one. Keslo, what's happened in your world? Are you selling? What are you doing?
You ready to talk turkey? Are you checked in?
Yes.
Are you're clocked in?
I'm
going to
clocked
step away
in.
from. Give me a second. I'm going to step away.
Okay, so you know I'm a 3-piece man, right?
Yes.
3-piece.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking long term. We're looking at the long term picture here. I think the Explorer has to go.
Yep.
The Explorer has to go. I like the idea
Yep.
of the 3. I want to keep the 3. But even though there's nothing wrong with the Explorer, I don't know. I just feel like
I think you'd wear the
I've sort of outgrown it.
Batman more if you didn't have the Explorer. It's a cock block. It's a cock
The
block.
Explorer is beneath
The-
you. It's
the
beneath
Batman's
you.
just
I
better
mean,
in every
frankly,
way.
let's be quite frank.
As a matter of fact,
Yes.
as recently as 2018, the 18270 was the complete fuck off watch of 2018. If you'll remember.
That was then. This is now, Ratcher. Oh,
Well,
boy, you're
So
living in the
I have
past. My
I have
goodness.
some options that I
This
want to
is the
go over
vulnerability.
with you to replace this, okay? So these are staying, right? We keep the 5320 and the Batman, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about this Explorer, okay?
Breguet. We were talking Breguet.
No,
I don't know
I'm going to
what-
show you 3 pieces, and I want to get your opinion, because here's what I'm thinking. Okay, I have the Patek, I have the Rolex. I want to get something on a rubber strap, okay?
Rubber.
I have
Get a rubber
bracelet. I have
Get a rubber-
bracelet. I have leather. Now I need rubber.
Get a rubber
okay?
strap. Get a rubber strap for the Explorer. There you go. Done.
I tried it. It's
You
not
tried
as
it?
good.
They don't work well. They don't work well.
Kind of like Archie.
What do you
You know
mean
the
they
best-
don't work well? It's fabulous. It works
You know,
perfectly
one of
well.
the best rubber straps I've ever seen on watches is been the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
He doesn't want that shit. He wants something that costs like 5 digits at least, like more preferably in the higher end of the 5 digits. He's not. That's why he's getting rid of the Explorer, because it's beneath him. He doesn't.
That's not the
It's
right
not.
way to say it. It's a really nice one. I'm just bored of it. And the Batman
Well-
does everything the Explorer does.
Not really.
Useful wise. As far as when I decide what to wear, I could easily pick the Batman anytime I'm going for the Explorer.
The Batman fights crime. The Explorer explores.
I like the fact that you say Explorer and not Explorer 1. I hate it when people say Explorer 1.
Or that's even bad. What even worse?
That's asinine.
It's Submariner and Submariner date. It's not Submariner and Submariner no date.
Fair enough.
All right. Let me. Oh wait.
You don't say Jaws 1. You say the movie is called Jaws. You don't call it Jaws 1. It's just Jaws.
No, but after there's Jaws 2, 3, and 4, then it becomes.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. But you don't say Jaws 1.
It's like Junior.
Well,
You don't become. Let me say. You don't become Liberace Senior until you have Junior. When there is no Junior, it's
Okay.
just Liberace. When
best
there is
of all
2
time.
Liberaces, then there's
Best-
Liberace Junior and Liberace Senior.
You know, at first it was Star Wars, and then it became Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Explain that, will you?
Oh,
You can't. You can't.
too many women were on the board there at the Star Wars, the Star Wars board. They were making all these decisions that were just not feasible
I
with the
looked at
franchise.
The cantina scene, there was no women in the cantina scene, I don't think.
Thank God.
Yep. There were plenty of horned creatures.
Sorry, I just have to change this over to JPEG to share it on YouTube. So give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get back to watch talk. What the hell are we talking about?
Star Wars. I'm going to step away for a second. Or 30, this is Archie.
Kesselowitz needs something on a rubber strap that costs at least 20,000.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
pretty close. You're pretty
Yeah.
close.
But what about watches?
Yeah, well, a strap on is, something that I watch often.
Diamond and Crested.
Yeah.
On. Strap off. Strap on. Strap off. The strap.
How about the Yachtmaster on the strap? How about that one? What do you think about that one?
How about the Knotmaster?
How about the Nutmaster?
Okay, that was hard, but here I got it pulled up for you. So
How about
let's
the
get rid of
Nutmeister?
this for a second. So these are
Now
the
you're
three
talking.
that I've come to. Okay, these are the three that I'm looking at. Okay, I want to get your take. I want to go one by one and see what you think. 3 luxury rubber strap pieces. On the left, you have a Vacheron Overseas. Okay, obviously you have a 3 strap combination with
The one in the
that,
middle, the longer.
bracelet, leather.
Longer.
All right, hold on. Then you got the
Longer,
Lange
longer.
Odysseus. Okay.
Aquanaut.
On the right, you have the Gronefeld Delta Works. Now we
that looks
met
pretty
the
nice,
brothers.
actually.
We met the brothers.
Honestly, Keslo, if you want versatility, that Vacheron, steel bracelet, leather, and rubber, 3 in 1. That is such a fucking... Nothing else can compare to that. The Lange, that is such a bitch because it uses that proprietary type of strap. It's just a bitch. But the Gronenfeld, fuck me, Dad. That is, if you're an individual, I'd love to add that.
Fuck,
I
know,
really
right?
would.
And the
that's
finishing,
nice.
I mean, you saw it. You saw it when we were in Geneva. The finishing on it is better than all of these.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
They're in their own league.
Can we see?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, what about the Yachtmaster? Yachtmaster 2, or not 2, the Yachtmaster.
The 42 mil, the white.
42.
Great choice, actually. Watch Nick has that one.
That's right in the 20 range, isn't it? And
Oh,
and
no, 30.
No, that Yachtmaster is around 22K right now.
Yeah.
White gold.
22K US.
Yeah, those have come down a lot. You can get
If you
those.
stretch to that, Keslo, that could be perfect for you.
You know what? Here's the thing. I already have the Rolex covered. It seems redundant. I want to shake it up.
You want some horology,
I want
don't
one
you?
of each. Rolex, Patek, and now we got to add another one. That's why I'm looking at these 3.
What brand appeals to you most? If you want that bargain, JLC's got bargains.
If I could pick any of these, it'd be the Gronefeld, but it's the most expensive. That's the bummer.
Oh.
The Vacheron is around 20 grand. The Lange Odysseus, you could probably get one for around 40 if you were lucky. The Gronefeld, you're looking mid 40s. So it's steep. It's heavy.
Yeah, the Gronefeld is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if it's what size it is.
It's actually the biggest out of all of these. I think it's 42 or 43.
If the pictures are proportional, then yeah, it's the biggest of the bunch. But that Vacheron, that's a cement. What are they? 4,500. What are they? What's the?
Yeah, you're right. 4,500. Now there's a 4,520, but they're both available second hand.
I forget what's the name of them. Something. Seamaster or
Overseas.
Thank you. These things, especially with a rubber strap, like I've only worn one aside from one that I put on when they first came out, like 15 years ago, on a bracelet. But I wore Toyota Mo's on a leather strap, and it was hands down the
It's killer,
best.
right?
The most it melted into my
Everyone
wrist.
likes
I
it.
didn't know I had a watch.
Very few people like that. Here's a good point from Van Lux. Get the Royal Oak offshore. I want to like that watch. It's just too big, Van Lux. It's too thick. It's too.
You have to be manly. You have to be in manly.
You gotta
stuff.
be manly. You gotta be manly. You gotta be at least like, I don't know, 250 and 6'3" or something to pull that off. Not for me, unfortunately. I do like the piece. I wish I could pull it off.
I like them enough. The offshores, they're big enough for me. But
Are you sure?
the people that I've talked about or talked to that were wearing them or talked about them, they were kind of chachi. The reason they wanted the AP wasn't the hot horology or anything like that. Well, they wanted it because their rapper friend had one.
That sounds kind of cool. I remember Joni loves Chachi.
Yeah,
Here's a good question from Mills. Does the 5320
You know what happened to
with no
Joni,
perpetual
don't you?
count?
You know what happened to Joni, don't you, Clivis?
Oh yeah.
It didn't end well, and Chachi was a prick, apparently.
True, but on the plus side, neither one of them ended
Joni
up there.
ended up in a trailer park in Oklahoma. Did you know that?
Yep.
Wow.
Have you visited that trailer park?
Every day I make pilgrimages and leave roses.
Clive, which one would you get?
I would get the Aquanaut.
Yeah, but I already have the Patek covered.
Oh.
I want to get a different
Well, then
brand.
uncover it.
Say again?
Then uncover it.
I'd get the overseas, man.
Perfect would be a Breguet Marine. You know, the Breguet Marine.
Hell no. Hell no. I might as well keep the Explorer.
The overseas, man.
The Overseas is the easy choice. The Gronefeld would be the real fucking.
Yeah, I mean that
would be the fuck off choice.
Yeah, but on the other
that's
hand,
really the competition here is between those two.
Okay, Jean-Claude Beaver, good question. Why not the blue VC? I thought about it, bro, but I have the Batman. You see, I have the blue.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I get the blue Overseas, I'm like blue overkill. It's only a 3-piece. You see,
you
you
know
really
what?
got to be careful with the 3-piece because it's easy, you know.
Well, the same dial color, you don't have to have like everything blue or everything black, but the blue of the Vacheron is like class leading.
I know, but I'm not getting rid of the Batman, so I don't want to. You're right.
No.
It is. You're right, Mike. It is one of the best blue dials. I agree.
but you want to move on to a different direction, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, Invicta.
There you go. Thousands to choose from.
Hey, I think, just be honest, Keslow, economy is tanking fucked, okay? The economy is going shit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's not live in denial. We're going through some hard times. Do you want to spend more or spend less? What are you trying to do?
This isn't happening at the moment. We're talking long-term watch collecting goals. We're not making moves today. We're tire kicking, Paul. We're fantasizing.
Is
we're
it bad, the
shopping.
economy? Tell me that.
It's not as good as it could be, but that doesn't. I mean, we're still in the hobby. We're still going to be, you know, hunting.
So, are you open to a diver?
You can't just sit around idly fantasizing. You have to have a plan, and then you have to make a substantial first move.
Right.
No.
We're creating the plan at the moment.
No, I've got a plan. I've got a plan for my life, and you know what the first move is?
So,
Leave the stream.
I knew that was happening. Nice.
He's gone. Look at that.
Mike, would I consider diver? Yeah, I would consider one, but there's none that are that. I mean, I had the sub, the AP offshore is too big.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not. These are the three that
I really would. I wouldn't take those diving anyways.
What function are you looking at filling?
rubber strap, waterproof
What
luxury.
Either-
Rubber strap.
Here's two options: 50 fathoms on a rubber strap, or the JJ LeCoultre Navy SEALs diver 3-hander with the metal. Each individual link is rubber coated, metal link, and then
We're going downhill. We're going downhill.
No.
I
are we?
agree.
Keslowitz, listen to me. You listen to me. You listen to me. The Gronefeld, that's the one. That's the
Yeah,
one.
right.
Yeah. We don't need
Now,
to have these discussions. That's the answer. That's the winner.
that's the simple way of answering it. It's good to have the banter, you know, the back and forth. We need
Sure.
content, Herman. We need content for good. You know, now here's the thing. Okay, so if
Hmm.
the Gronefeld is the way to go, you know, there's many configurations of this
That's
Delta
right.
Works.
So pull up the website then.
You want to see?
Just
I
hang on.
Yeah.
think.
I want to say something. I want to say something. If you had real balls,
Mm,
okay,
if.
you would add. Listen to me.
Mm.
The new Breguet chronograph Type 20 in rose gold. It comes on leather. It comes on NATO, right? Factory NATO.
Is it waterproof?
That'll be had. Yes, it is. Pennies on the dollar in a couple years' time. We're talking long term. What do you think of that? Rose gold, white gold, steel. Perfect combo. NATO strap. You'd have a
Like,
NATO on the Breguet, strap on the Patek, and steel bracelet on the Rolex.
I want to have a watch that I could
It's
go to the.
diversity approved. Okay, even
Can I go to the beach with it? Is it beach to tux? Beach to tux. See, all three of these you could take to the beach.
Not the Patek. You can't.
These three on the screen.
The Pat. You got to be insane
No,
to
the
take.
three.
The
No,
Patek.
the three.
no Patek.
The
There's no
three on the
Patek on the
screen.
screen. There's
The
no
three.
Patek
The
there.
three. The prospects, Paul. The prospects.
You got to look at the picture. There's no Patek there. It's only the picture's only been up there for the past 20 minutes. I mean, you
I
know.
was looking at these other picture. Look at his avatar, Herman's.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Point taken. Okay. Point taken. I'll backtrack. I'll backpedal a little bit. Okay. Yeah. You point taken. I get you.
Which dial configuration do you like?
For which watch?
For
Oh
the
my God.
Grunefeld.
You
The
know what?
Grunefeld.
You'd have to. I don't know whether you go two-tone or salmon. Salmon. The salmon with the blue. Look at that, man.
We gotta see all of them individually. I got bad eyes. I can't see that on a. Okay, that's better.
What's it called? 1969. Well, why is it called 1969 Delta Works? Tell me that.
I believe that's the year they were born. The brothers?
Oh, I see. They're twins, are they?
No. No.
Okay.
See, this one's not bad either with the green strap and the cream, but then it's kind
Yeah.
of similar to my 5320. You know, I think black. You could always get the orange strap for it too. I don't know, just an idea, but it's after I've thought about which one would be the third piece, you know, I'm starting to think something from one of these three would be a good option. You know, the ones I was shown one of these three I think is.
And Gronefeld is like, you know, hot horology. It's up there.
Oh, of course.
Of course, it
I'm
is.
not. I'm
Well,
not.
and you know what really makes the brand so
I'm-
cool are the brothers. When you meet Bart and Tim, you met them, Archie. They're just bros.
Ah, they're so cool, man. Well, I met
You
Bart.
know.
I didn't meet Tim. I didn't meet Tim.
I'm not aware of the
Yeah.
brand, so thank you. I'll
It's
look it
very
up and
small.
do some
They only
investigating.
they only make a couple hundred watches a year. It's very small.
So does that mean that their watches are only a couple hundred each?
What do you-
$100.
What do
A
you-
couple $100,000 each, or are they affordable? Like
Uh,
They're not
this
that
one-
expensive, but they're
These secondhand are in the 40s, 40 to 50.
Okay. All right, that tells me everything I need to know about it. Yeah, I mean, and I like
it tells
I
you
like
everything
low-
you need to know. Okay.
Well, kind of, but I like low production, you know, companies that you know take the time to really, you know, put the art into their work.
Yeah, of course.
That's the thing, Mike. Like, there's so many watches. Everyone can say the same thing. There's so many watches we can't afford, right? But it's still cool to like look at it and appreciate it. And even though you aren't gonna buy it, you can still like be a fan of it, you know?
Oh, you bet. I've made a habit out of like just zeroing in on grails or things that I can maybe shoot for and actually get.
Right.
Not impossible things. Like you won't see a picture of a Vacheron tourbillon on my poster on my wall, because there's no chance in hell I'll ever fucking wear one, even though you might find it on there because I find the picture great, because mechanically they're gorgeous. But yeah, I forget what I was saying. I was getting at. Sorry.
No worries. I got to tell you something, Keslow. Let's be honest with you. You are one of these few individuals who I can tell the truth to. You have big eyes but small pockets. Okay. You need something. When you look at a watch, it's got to be I think for you, you are the ultimate JLC owner. Okay, because it needs to have obnoxious retail but really cheap on the secondary. Okay. So I propose to you, you want a diver? I got a perfect diver for you. JLC Master Compressor Chronograph. That is a dive chronograph, certified. It's got special, it's on rubber and leather. It's perfect for you.
Pull it up. Show me the one. Pull it up. Let's go shopping.
My one. The one you
Oh,
love.
fuck no. Fuck no.
Is that true? He can't afford the Gronefeld? I mean, how do you know he can't afford it? How do you know it's out of his league?
No, it is. It is.
It is? Oh, okay.
That's what he said, and then when the Patek showed up,
Can I ask you something?
You got a Patek?
You
should have seen his face, Herman. You should have seen his face.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Yeah.
Let me say to you, how do you feel? Like you go to these stores, right? We were in Geneva, and they just assume everybody's minted and ready to buy, don't they?
What do you mean?
They assume everyone's ready to pay full retail, walk on in and buy some stuff, don't they?
Pretty
Yeah.
much. In a way, yeah.
Some people might have that preconception.
When we went into these stores, they wanted to sell stuff now. That's what they want to do. And tomorrow...
No, that's not true. That's not... At LV, that guy gave that whole presentation. He never talked about price. He never talked about
out of insanity, right? Out of insanity, what would you give that?
He only talked about price when we asked.
Tell me, on the insanity scale, what would you say he was?
That was one of the top. He had a great way of explaining it. Because here's the thing. With a brand like that, you really need to explain. They took over Daniel Roth. They're creating all these high-end watches now. You can't just immediately start taking the watches out.
I'm just asking you, how insane do you think he was? Please.
He was pretty insane.
What's your opinion?
Remember that one watch for $750,000?
And he didn't even have one there to show us, did he?
No. He was showing us on an iPad.
Mind you, you spilled wine all over everything. So
it wasn't over everything. It was a clean spill.
Fuck me dead. Hey, we got some super chats in here now. Here we go. We got Go for 33, $2. Thoughts on the Blancpain complete calendar 665.
Pull it up, Archibald. Check in.
I'm pulling it up now. See, I got to be honest with you. I really do love Blancpain as a brand. They're owned by...
You used to call them a Phoenix brand. You always called them a Phoenix brand.
Yes, I've changed my ways, and we're allowed to change our opinion. I used to like Trump. Now I think he's a cunt. Destroyed my business. Oh, that was Trump. He's destroyed my business. Okay. Fuck, these are cheap. Here's one in for 7,000. Look at this. 6654. I never understood that little bent. I want the blue one. If you're gonna, Why is it 7,000? Let's have a look. 7,000?
It's bent so it doesn't block the numbers.
Oh, this is a steel one. That's steel. That's why that one's cheap. Fuck, I hate the fifth. Okay, I like the blue one. Okay. Okay. See the bend there, right? Look, what do I think of it? I personally like Blancpain, but to be totally honest with you, I never really. Are you a Blancpain fan?
Not really, to be honest.
I think the 50 Fathoms is good. Maybe you're a 50 Fathoms man.
Nah, they're too big.
I know.
They
I'm
do
gonna.
small ones.
No, even the small one, the bathyscaphe, even that one's, and that looks like shit. The hands on that look fucking weird. I
I
want to
know.
like it. I want to like it, but I don't know. Even the finishing, I don't know. It looks very machine done. It is machine done.
I know these are kind of bad words on this stream, but what about Glashütte Original?
Where have you been?
Did you already bring them up already? Did I miss it?
We have a whole Glashütte sob story, hack job. I went down the Glashütte rabbit hole, Mike. In and out.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I didn't.
Never,
I'm
never
just.
to be seen again, Mike. Never.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look at
Bad
this.
experience, bad
Isn't this
experience,
beautiful?
Mike.
Look
Dude,
at this.
bad
Isn't this
customer service.
Okay. Okay.
Look at this.
Good to
Isn't
know.
this you? Look at this Breguet on the screen here. Look
That's
at
a
this.
good photo. That's a good photo of it.
It is.
I've got that same box, by the way.
What's the deal with the Dave trade? Did that fizzle out?
He didn't want to. I said to him, I need to keep the Patek and I need to keep the Bluesy. And he goes, well, I don't want your garbage.
I think we got a big super chat here.
It's sort of,
Aunt
yeah, it
G.
petered
Aunt
out.
G
It
is,
petered out, okay? It
Aunt
petered
G
out,
is hooking
okay?
it up. Aunt
where's-
G,
It
super
petered
chat.
out, okay?
Where's Mark?
We got a super chat. We got a $20 super chat. And G, $20. Panel's thoughts on Angles Instruments De Vitis Black Dial. It's mono pusher movement created by Francis Paul Jean Dinas Falagalet and Vinny fuck me dead under the company called
Vianney Halter. Vianney
THA.
Halter. These are the big hitters.
Angelus
Big heavy
Instruments,
hitters.
They do nothing. They do anything for you.
Well, look at who did the movement. Pull it up. This has got to be a big boy. You could say the same thing about Harry Winston, but they have the Opus watches. Those are all fucking.
I just wanted to show you this. Look at this.
Oh God.
Breguet Marine, rose gold, big date, 39 mil, not too big, on rubber. Look at that, man.
You're
rubber.
losing your ways.
Rubber.
You're
You wanted
losing
rubber? You wanted waterproof rubber? Look at this.
You're right.
Look at this.
Right.
You wanted waterproof rubber?
Not my cup of tea.
Why not, man? Look at it. It's beyond beautiful.
No, the lug to lug on that is way too big. I don't like the look of it. I just don't like the look of it.
It's a Breguet. Do you understand?
I like that.
Let's have a look at these Angelus instrument, right? The honest truth. Here it is. Let's call this fucking thing up. There's only 3 of these fuckers on chrono. They're quite nice. I love this one here with the blue accents there. Look at that. 13,000.
Fuck, looks good.
Where they get their pricing from? I'd rather get a Golf. It's
a mono pusher chronograph. It's a mono pusher chronograph. It's not gonna be cheap. Go back to the other dials. He said black dial.
I don't like the black dial. That's 20 grand. Which black dial? 2 black dials here. This one?
That's gray and that's black. There you go.
Do you like that?
Not bad. I actually kind of like it. Oh, look at the movement. Fuck me, dude. That's what he likes. That is sick. That looks really good. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, the only thing is the brand, but look, you had big guys working on it, so fuck it. 39 mil case. I kind of like it. Limited to 25. Nothing wrong with that. I kind of like it.
20,000, but are you out of your fucking mind?
Well, the white one
20,
was.
you
Why
could
is
buy
the
a
white one?
big boy watch.
That's brand new though. What was the used one going for? The one you had, wasn't it like 13?
Yeah. That's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's not that special, okay?
That's the thing. It almost looks like a Longines, you know, the Arabic numerals, I don't know. It's not, I shouldn't say that. It's not,
You buy a
it's,
Longines?
would I? If it was extremely cheap and looked okay, sure. Interesting, Angie. Thanks for bringing it up. That's cool that they did the collab with, or they probably just used their movement, I'm guessing, the one that they created, which is cool.
Mm. Mm.
THA, I've never even heard of it. That's a movement company?
Does less than nothing for me to be. I mean, look, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but do you really want to spend for that money? Fucking 20,000. You could buy something that's fucking like a
Well, you
serious
know what's
brand.
funny? It looks a lot like this. That piece looks quite similar.
But I mean, you understand? For 20,000 US, what can you buy? Fucking Patek. A fucking world time isn't much more than this fucking at 20,000. You realize that?
You could argue the movement on this is nicer than that.
This is even Angelus. I don't even fucking want this brand. Do you?
Yeah, I'm with you. Not particularly.
20 fucking thousand. You will never. You think the Vacheron's hard to sell?
Yeah, exactly. Agreed. People be like, "You want 20 grand for what?" I've never heard of that.
I'll be honest with you, Ann. I can't think of a worse way to lose money than buy this fucking watch.
A lot of people don't care, Archie. A lot of people buying this already have owned all those mainstream things, and they want to, get something different. Of
Will
course, it's
money
not the
$5.
best.
Mark is taking his mother-in-law to dinner. The wait
Uh-huh.
staff think they're a couple and have accused Mark of robbing the cradle.
Oh, sorry, I just clicked that. Sorry. Let's go back to that. Interesting comment from MCM. Same movement in the Cartier mono pusher.
Mm.
Those go for 40,000, 50,000 or more.
Interesting.
It doesn't mean this will, but
Will Money, thank you for the $5 support. We appreciate it.
I will.
Pickled pickle.
Archie, you getting the Patek? No, I'm not doing anything. I'll be honest with you. I probably should never have bought that box off you, Kessler. Are you glad you sold it? Are you glad to just have
buyer's remorse?
Were you glad to have one now or not? Tell me the truth.
Yeah. You want to buy the other one?
You're glad you're out of one, aren't you? And you didn't
that
lose
much
too
money.
much,
Well, it's
really,
not that
did
much.
you?
No, I mean a little, but whatever.
I'll be honest. No, I'm actually really happy with the box. I love it. I really love it.
It's a good buy. 600
Look.
bucks. It's a good buy.
It's a great box. It's so much better than the fucking Bosphorus one, don't you think?
I've never had my hands on one, but I haven't heard the best of things. Thomas Burnett, what's up, buddy?
By the way, Thomas, that's 7147, man. What's happening, Thomas? Pull the fucking trigger. Get out of the Rolex and get the fucking Breguet, for God's sake, Thomas. There, I've saw one.
I don't know. That's not good advice. His Rolex
Rusty,
is nice.
I saw one. Sorry?
He has a good Rolex. Why? That's not good advice.
Now, here we go. There's one in the UK for £14,000, Thomas. Here we go. Look at this. Watchfinder has one. Look at this. Watchfinder's got one at £10,000. How is that, Thomas? Thomas, how is that? Thomas wanted white gold with the enamel dial. Thomas, I found it for you. You can even ring them up a bit and get a bit of a discount. It's 2020. Box papers. Let's have a look here. Thomas, it's got your fucking name on it. Pull the trigger, Thomas. Stop mucking around. It's got the beautiful coffin box. Thomas, this is your watch, man. This is the one Thomas wanted, okay? You think he should pull the trigger? And we got Narc joining us. Hello, Narc.
Yeah, finish with the watch talk. We're going to move to pillar 5. If not, I'll come back later. Kessler, how you going, buddy? Mike.
Yo.
Kessler doesn't like you.
Whoa. Where is this coming from?
We love each other. I love the fabulous fuck. Kelso's he's one of my favorites. He could turn me gay.
He's running my fitness program, Archibald. He's running my fitness program.
Yeah. See, group hug, everybody. Group hug.
What do you mean fighting weight? What do you mean fighting weight, Mike? Get the fuck out of here. Sumo wrestling? Jiu-jitsu?
Oh yeah, all the above. I'm a black belt and everything you can think
Why don't you
of.
turn your camera on, Narc? We want to micromanage your fucking physique.
Kelso, you were brilliant the other day with Curly. That was a brilliant takedown. So nonchalant. Oh, Kelso, seriously, you are probably up there with Angelic. There's a couple of their favorite characters. You are a true star. I'm telling you. You're fabulous.
Thank you, Narc. Thank
right?
you.
Now, have you heard the latest? Actually, why I'm asking Archie, he's clueless. Kelso, you know TW has gone full rogue. He posted Watch Nicholas's bank details, full name, address, everything.
Uh-oh. Oh, heavens. What do we do?
You know the drama, don't you?
That's the first I've heard of that. That's
Watch Nicholas said, I'll help you out with a laptop. So he gave him $200 of his own money. He gathered $400 from people in the chat. $400. So he sent him $200 direct payment. So he paid extra to get it instantly transferred. Then TW complained that, where's the rest of the money? He goes, it'll be there in 5 working days. But where's the rest of the money? You ripped me off. Share screen.
Mike, how would you handle this?
Share fucking screen.
Well,
is that the roommate? Is that the roommate? I see the roommate.
He posted it on Marcelo's comment section. Go have a look at Watch Nicholas. Nicholas was in tears. I'm serious. I'm triggered for Watch Nicholas. This is disgusting behavior. TW, you are a true fucking idiot. Then he goes to Curtis Stream and he attacks you, Arch. He said, if Archie sent me a laptop, a Chromebook in the first place, I wouldn't be in this position. It's Archie's fault. Went after Patrick. Went after you too, Kelso.
Wow.
Play the clip.
Last week, I'm okay, mate. But after the last week,
I don't know about. Just so you know, I don't know a lot about what's going on. I kind of got the gist that they did a fundraiser for Chromebook, but I got to tell.
Look,
what do you mean he doesn't know what's going on? He watches every fucking show. Of course, Curly, you know what the hell's going on.
he was half. Look, he was drunk on 100% proof shit that he bought at Costco. He was high as a kite. Demanded my bank details. I'm going to send you 200.
This is what he does, Kelso. He accuses Nick of who said he's $200 of his own money I've been drunk and high as a kite and demanded TW's details. Can you believe this fuck, Kelso? Tell me when we have enough of Pillar 5 and I'll jump off so we can get back to Pillar 1 watch talk. You let me know, Kelso, all right?
Archibald,
I,
it's your channel.
buddy, I respect you, right? I'm willing, to take this to Watch Nicholas's channel. This content. It's up to you. I don't want to derail the show. I don't mean derailer.
You're already knee deep. Just go for it.
All right.
Dollars now, and then I sent him an email, said no more, right? Then it spiraled out of control. He spiraled out of control, had a psychotic episode with psychotic mental jock, whipping him into a frenzy. Now it's.
We had a psychotic episode, Kelso. We want to help the guy, so we had a psychotic episode.
Who's we?
He says, me, mental jock, Watch Nicholas, Patrick, and he threw Crappy under the bus, and Archie. Unbelievable. Sorry, Arch. Everything you said about T-Dubs was right.
Unbelievable but true. Unbelievable but true. I don't know what to say. This is, I don't know.
Go and have a look at Watch Nicholas's earlier stream. The guy was basically in tears. TW, pull your fucking head in.
Mike, what do you have to say?
Kelso, look, I'm astonished here.
Sounds like
Mike, you've watched this. You followed it, haven't you?
Antsy Nancy, and didn't understand that some of the money was coming in a few days and expected it all right at the same,
You will never do shit like that.
Well, if I did, I would at least communicate that fact.
No, you would never do that.
Okay, this much is coming today, and this much is coming in 3 days. And you'd know. I would have communicated to you,
Hey, Mike, you never do anything like this. You never sell your watch, then attack the person for not sending you the money. Like, for example, just in case it was Wolver. You never do shit like that. You never come on the stream and complain I haven't got my money. Or a check from Wolver. You never do shit like that, would you?
No, that was a kind of a specific incident during COVID, and things just got kind of weird. And
all right, I'm gonna go. Look, I don't want to derail the show, Kelso. Unbelievable how much of a fucking idiot some people can be.
I'll agree with you there.
Sorry, Archie.
I resemble that remark.
No, I love you, Mike, but the fact that this TW Archie, he went after you on that stream with Curly. He won Curly's stream and attacked you.
Who even watches Curly? Nobody.
No, I got the clip.
Nobody watches anymore.
He even said he said your sons were involved in robbery.
No, let's just leave it off there, Narc. Thank you. Let's just leave it off, Narc.
I pushed back. I know. I pushed back. I want none of that crap. Kelso.
It's great.
Let's go back to Pillar 1. See you later.
Thank you for destroying my relationship with Donny Haynes, okay? You were poisoned. You were fucking Dildren. Dildren, we're going to call you Dildren. Narc Dildren. You're like Roundup. Just spray it around, everything dies off. You know that? You're not a positive influence. You were people like you in small doses, but you...
What do you mean small doses?
Don wasn't ready for you. Don wasn't ready for you.
Your use by date, okay?
Kelso, can I ask you a question? It's the guy has a problem with self-awareness. He comes on and says, I never date ugly women. Archie, you ever know? Is he taking a good look in the mirror? Kelso.
Why don't you actually, I'm big
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You turn your camera on. Let us be the judge of beauty.
He comes on here
because you can't even turn your camera on.
We saw the fingers. We saw the finger cam.
The guy flexes. The guy is a weirdo. I'm sorry, he's a weirdo. See you later.
Little sit rep from Narc. Thank you.
Who's he referring to?
Doesn't matter. Who cares? Now, let's get back into the Gronenfeld. You know what? I think realistically, can you get that two-tone on the blue strap? See that white one next to the blue one? I like the two-tone dial, white and that. Can you get that on a blue strap?
Yeah, you can put whatever strap you want.
So how does that look? I think that'd be cool.
This one with the blue strap?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if you can configure it. Oh, here you can. On a blue strap. Yeah, with the hands. That could be cool.
Fuck, look. Oh, I don't like. What do you think of the side bits? You know, the stain.
You gotta go stainless. Fuck the rubber.
Because that'll wear off, won't it?
I mean, I'm sure it's replaceable, but I don't like the look of it. It's, eh. I like the classic steel.
Yeah.
But look at the backside, Paul. Fuck.
How much is this piece? How much is it?
Retail, let's see, 49,000 euro.
Fuck! That's a lot of money, Mark.
I know. Well, secondhand, they're starting to come down. I just saw one recently in the mid 40s, which, you could probably get them down. So they're starting to go under retail, but there's still like a 3-year wait list or something for these.
What's the watch market like? Like honestly, you can see it's getting tougher and tougher and tougher, don't you think?
Not necessarily. I think there's a lot of collectors out there that are going to still be trading, buying, selling. I don't think it's going away. Yeah, it's not as much as it was at the peak.
Are you making any more plans to go to Geneva next year?
I mean, that's so far away. We'll see. I had a great time. I'd love to go back.
I know, but sometimes you're best. It's like my US trip. I had a great time both times I went, but sometimes you leave on a high.
That's one way to look at it. I enjoy everyone. I have a good time when we all get together. Even, there's New York coming up in October. You should come out to New York.
No way in the world. Do you know how fucking expensive New York is? I haven't made.
It's not that expensive. Pizza and bagels. Just the hotel.
The accommodation is
for a
500 Aussie a night. You out of your fucking mind with $50 days lately?
I thought you made friends there.
Have
you heard? Oh, have you heard of couch surfing? Have you heard of couch surfing?
Out to 18 hours in a tin can to get there. $100 US taxi fare from the fucking airport.
It's a flat rate from JFK.
And then, oh man, New York is one of the most expensive cities. I'd be homeless if I went this time, okay?
I see.
Oh.
No way in the world would I go to New York this year.
Oh.
You okay, Mikey?
Yeah, I'm just trying to lift my leg up. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to be noisy.
I heard rumors that you dropped the bike.
Yes.
I didn't drop it. It just stalled, like turning around, doing a U-turn in the middle of the street, and it fell over. And luckily, it landed completely on my leg, and it didn't even put a scratch on the bike. Like not even.
That's the thing with those. That's the thing with those hypermotor. You sit so high up that if you have a sudden stop, it's hard to get down.
I tried to catch it, man. I had my left leg out, but then when it went all the way over,
we were
I went
talking
with it.
small collections, Keslow. This is a friend of mine in New York, David Reeves from Reeves Bespoke. He's a bespoke tailor. This is his 4-piece. You were mentioning that. I'm bringing this up because you also are a smaller collector. What do you think of this? Have a look.
Consolidated collector. Consolidated.
Look at this. What he's got is he's got a Vacheron, just a simple Vacheron.
Yep.
Look at that Breguet. How could that not be? Look at this. This is just some. Just look at that Vache. Look at that. Look at that Vache. Look, just simple 2-hander. He's got a day date, a Breguet Marine. Look, in steel with rubber.
That's the Glengarry Glen Ross. That's the Glengarry Glen Ross.
The day date, you mean?
Yeah.
What do you think of that as a 4-piece? Like you're talking 3-piece. This is his 4-piece. What do you reckon?
It's nice.
What's the diver? Is that a 50?
Blancpain.
Blancpain? 50 fathoms? Yeah, okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
3 classics. You see, personally, for me, if you only have 4 watches, I think those 2 on the left, the dials are too similar. That's my only criticism. I like the choices,
We
but
got
you
a
only
super
have
chat
4
here.
pieces. Those
Woody
are
in New Jersey, $2. You can couch surf with me in New Jersey. You know, Woody,
perfect.
I can't think of anything worse than couch surfing at someone's house in New Jersey. You are fucking miles from anywhere. I'm stranded in the
We'll give you a
suburbs. It's
ride.
cold.
We'll give you
It's
a
a
ride.
dangerous hood. Man, I can't think of anything worse, Woody. No offense, but fuck. If a man can't afford a hotel, he doesn't go. You understand that? And a man should never share a room. It's your phone, Mike.
Yep. Thank you. Sorry about that.
What do you think as a compact collection here?
It's nice. These are 4 really nice pieces. I like that they're all different brands too. You know, he's choosing different things, but those
We
2
got
on the
HR
left.
joining us. How you going, HR?
Hey Paul, I just jumped on. I just come on to say I've been
Shitters. Tell us
no
they're
no
all
no
shitters.
no not at all. This is a nice collection, Paul. But I just want to question what's happening with the stream at the moment because I've been on Horology Dungeon. You know, I've been on the Watch Nick show. These channels are flourishing, and at the moment yours is going down the pipes. What's going on? It's boring at the
Going
moment.
down the pipes with you coming on.
No, it's so boring. At the moment, Marge. Horology Dungeon, you know, Eddie's shitting all over you. Watch Nick, they're doing bits. They're doing so well.
It's okay. It's
Watch Nick
okay,
isn't.
man. Okay, no worries. Thanks for your comments, HR. If ever you need a wet balloon at a party, you bring him, wouldn't you? Kelso, he's a wet balloon. You realize that?
I see.
Kelso, what do you think? Is this collection 4-piece? Tell me.
I told you.
Like the guy's a bespoke tailor. You think of it. Look, these are.
Okay, I like the pieces. He has good taste. The only thing is, I think the 2 on the left are too similar, and I also think you need a little more complication because you really only have time only here. Yeah, you got the date, but really these are all time only. It'd be nice to see a chronograph, a GMT, a calendar, something. Maybe you're not into that though. See, that's the thing. It's hard to say. Maybe he just likes the 2 divers and the 2 classic pieces. You know, he's either going to wear a suit or he's going cash. So no criticism. It's 4 quality pieces.
I don't think he needs any more. He's hit it off. Can I couch surf with you?
I'm not out there.
We got Rancher joining us. Hey, Rancher.
Okay, I heard you say that you can't think of anything worse than sitting on a couch couch surfing in New Jersey.
Yes.
Okay. Sitting on Don Haynes's couch.
Oh yeah, Don Haynes will let you stay. Perfect.
No, that would be even worse.
You can hop on the Ducati. He'll give you a ride over the bridge.
What's the problem, pal? You, Moss. You're such a hero. You're so rich. How come you're coming down here and waste your time with such a bunch of bums? You see this watch? You see this watch? Yeah. That watch costs more than your car. I made $970,000 last year. How much you make? You see, pal, that's who I am, and you're nothing. Nice guy? I don't give a shit. Good father? Fuck you. Go home and play with your kids.
I don't see a Breguet there, Paul. I did
Nope.
not see a Breguet there.
Nope.
I see an asshole.
I think I saw a Day Day, baby. I think I saw
You
what's
see,
in
pal,
that 4-piece
That's
collection.
who I am. Made 907. This watch. You see this watch?
What's the reference there?
18238?
No.
How can you tell?
How can you tell?
He made 970,000 last year.
Oh, you want to see this? This is your alter ego here. Maybe this is maybe you in
We're
a
adding
different
a little
life.
something
Paul.
to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize. I don't gotta listen to this shit. You say
Here we go.
I am not fucking with you.
Oh yeah,
About
this
something important.
you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Put that coffee down.
Classic.
Coffee's for closers only. You think I'm fucking with you? I am not fucking with you. I'm here from downtown. I'm here from Mitch and Murray. And I'm here on a mission of mercy.
He is so, Alec Baldwin is so fucking good. Dude. When he's on, he is so good.
Yep.
Your name's Levine. Yeah. You call yourself a salesman, you son of a bitch? I don't gotta listen to this shit. You certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is you're fired. The bad news is you've got just 1 week to regain your job, starting with tonight. Starting with tonight's sit. Oh, have I got your attention now? Good. Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired.
What is Mikey talking about? What is Mikey talking about? Rancher, you there?
Sadly, yeah.
Ooh, OC's ball watcher. That's a low blow, man. Low blow.
What do you say? What do you say?
It doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
comment crap.
Morris. Fourth
You get the
prize
picture?
for gay.
You laughing now? You got
That
leads.
was good.
Mitch and Murray paid good money. Get their names to sell them. You can't close the leads you're given. You can't close shit. You are shit. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out. The leads are weak. The leads are weak.
This is for Archibald. This is for Archie's leads here.
Fucking leads
The
are
leads.
weak.
The leads.
Weak. I've been in this business 15 years.
What's your name?
Fuck you. That's my name. You know why, mister? Because you drove a Hyundai to get here tonight. I drove an $80,000 BMW. That's my name.
Oh, is that the line you give the guys, Paul? Is that what you say when you pull up in the Beamer? You got the Rolex in the Beamer. You're halfway there. You're halfway to being Alec
Yep.
Baldwin in this scene.
Yeah.
And you drove a fucking Hyundai to get here.
Hyundai?
Well,
Hyundai? What's that, a humdee? What's he mean? Like a humdee? Like a humdinger?
Hyundai, the brand, the Koreans.
Oh, geez.
Oh, they make good cars. It could be a Genesis.
Okay.
That wasn't out then.
No. But he wasn't like, but he's like, wasn't like Alec Baldwin back then. He's more like Alec Baldwin today. You know,
Ooh, retired.
old, tired.
Hated.
Hoping he doesn't go to prison for the gun. Hoping he doesn't go to prison for pissing off Trump.
That girl just got out of prison. The armorer that went down for all that. She only got 18 months.
Yep.
Craziness. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a little Glengarry
Ross
derailment.
I love that movie, don't you? They're selling.
It's okay. Honestly, that scene, if that scene wasn't in the movie, it'd be a dud. That scene made the movie.
But you must admit that movie was done so well because they had no fancy action packed or
Yeah.
it was done on a budget.
It's all in that room.
Yeah,
Now,
it's
is that-
like Death of a Salesman. You remember Death of a Salesman?
No.
Yep.
Now, is that Mike the Snake talking to a cell phone, or is he like is that like a faceplate and he's like huffing his own farts?
Mike?
What's that?
Okay,
I-
obviously it's a methane overdose.
I didn't. I was on the phone.
Okay.
No, he's 25 years sober, actually.
Who?
Yeah, 25 years clean off of any kind of hard drug, and about 16
Including methane? Including methane?
methane. Yeah, methane and freon and anything else.
Who's got 25
But
years?
I'm about 15, 17 years from having a couple sips of beer, and then kind of just saying, "Oh, okay, I remember now why I stopped." And
Who's got 25 years?
I've got 25 years off of all hard drugs, and so the only thing I've touched in since January 1st, 2000 is, in the beginning, beer, every once in a while, and puffing a little bit. But now I'm down to no, I don't drink at all,
Uh-huh.
and I puff every once in a while, sometimes to go help sleep. That's about it. I just take one little toke.
Now, they have those little frogs in South America. They say if you hold them up and like put your lips on one, it's the highest high that you've ever had. Little frogs, and they're used in religious ceremonies in South America, like in the
No, I've never heard of that.
Okay, they have those.
Wow, interesting.
But have you ever see Archie? If you get your fingers on the horns, and they stick the fingers or the horns in your mouth, same thing. The highest high that you've ever had.
See, my thing these days is I don't want to get high. I want to be clear. I don't want to be modified in any way ever again. I prefer 100% me here now. Clear-headed without being modified in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, if you ever see Archie, then they keep your hands away from the horns.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Will do. But yeah, I mean, you couldn't. Yeah. No. Anyways, I don't have any more to say on that.
2 months, August will be 25 years for me.
Very cool. Very good. Now, let me just ask you: did you take the NA route, meetings and stuff, or did you just do it on your own, or?
No, AA.
He did the NA meetings. He did the meetings. He did the
AA.
Work. Only the meetings work. Do you understand, Mike?
No.
Only
no. I disagree completely with that. I went to 1,000 meetings, and I don't buy into their dogma, and they didn't do a fucking thing for me.
Mikey, Mikey, can I say something? Mikey, if you buy into their dogma, you can fuck your brain's content with the newbies, okay? Just go along with it, man. You get unlimited drunk pussy. There's nothing better in the world. There's nothing better than a detoxed pussy. Sorry, Clive. I'm sorry. Was that wrong?
Well, yeah, it is completely wrong, and it is absolutely correct.
Huh. Okay.
Also, Archie would love to come to meetings in my part of the country because I have a lot of cowgirls.
Mm-hmm.
Big hat, no cattle?
No, they love riding horned animals. They try to stay on for 8 seconds.
I see.
Yeah.
I started when I decided I was going to actively search for somebody. I started going to church with a friend of mine who goes every Sunday with his family, and again, I don't really buy too much into the Bible, but boy, there are a lot of beautiful women dressed in their Sunday best, and if they're in church and single, they're probably looking for somebody, you know. And yeah, church is the place to be, place to go.
Also,
Yeah.
the more fundamentalist the church, the more repressed the women are.
Well, I don't know.
No,
Okay.
no, that's not a question. That's a statement.
Okay.
All right. Well, Kelswitz, do you have anything else to say before I leave?
Thanks for hopping on, man.
Okay. Hey, Kelswitz, it's good to see you.
Good seeing you. Got some of the OGs back.
Hey, Mike, it was good talking to you too.
It is
Good
fantastic.
talking with you as well, my friend.
Okay, that's it. You guys have a good night.
All right, man.
What else you got? What else you got?
Okay, that's basically it. That's it. Look, if it's not going well, we'll wrap her up. I can tell you this now, Kessler. We've had some great
It's
talk.
not going well? It's not going well?
No, I don't want to just pump it for the sake of pumping it. You know what I mean? Kessler, let me show you something.
Pump it.
I'm going to show you something. So I thought that was an interesting collection we looked at there, right?
Yep.
Let me just get it. Just hang on. I really enjoyed. I got to be honest with you, Kessler. I'm
Frank
not
and
looking at
honest.
frank and honest. Yeah, frank. Very frank and honest. I want to say to you, Kessler. I wanted to say to you. Look, my watch collection itself, I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. The thing I find really difficult is if I get rid of one piece, I destroy the aura to it. Do you understand? Like I really love it as a collection, man. See this box, it just when I see it, I just get excited. I could look at this picture for hours. Do you understand?
Sure. No, there is a cool factor once you have the box filled. It's whatever makes you happy, you know? The way I see it, you can only wear one at a time. You know, it's cool in the photo and for yourself, you know. That's what it's all about though. It's all for yourself. You know, if it makes you happy, it's good.
Yeah. Ranch is
There's
jumping
so many ways to look at it. You could have 10 pieces or you could have one of equal value, and there's no wrong
I
way
look
to
at
do it.
this. It's just perfect.
Oh, by the way, when I was leaving, I forgot something. The most important thing of all. Herman, it was fun. Have a good night.
I see.
Yep.
Kessel Bale too? No,
I am
he's still
here. I am
Uh-huh.
here.
Did
Look
Archie
what I
freeze
can
up?
do. Look what I can do.
Look what I can do. Yeah. You know, after using this walker that I borrowed from my mom to get around, I've been putting like literally all my weight on the handlebars of this walker because I
Oh,
can't
they're
put.
fantastic, aren't they?
They are. I can't put any weight on my left foot. I mean, like zero. And so,
Just
but
take it
now,
easy.
now
You
my
need
shoulders
man,
and my
you know,
arms and shit
you
are
know
all
what you need to
sore.
eat, Mikey. You need to eat protein. Protein. Eat
Yeah,
plenty of meat.
that's what I'm gonna
I'm
do
not
tonight.
talking. I mean, get some good lamb chops, some pork, some nice
Mhm.
steaks. Just eat good meat. Take it easy. Just relax, man.
Yeah,
It'll
no,
be better.
that's
Look at this.
exactly what I'm doing.
Two-piece pair. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
I think we need new content.
Mm-hmm.
I love these Breguets, Kessler.
They're great.
3 Breguets. What do you think? Isn't that better than 2? Is 3?
Yeah, I think one or three. One or three.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Odd
as a set.
numbers.
Is that what more could you want as a Breguet man? Look at
Okay, can I tell you? They teach that in photography, the rule of odds. Things generally photograph better when there's 1, 3, 5. You put two,
Right.
like you put like two things on a table, it looks off.
Good point.
Art designers do that when they're putting together rooms. Like you'll see on the wall, like instead of, well, you'll sometimes it always depends, but it's a good rule of thumb. One or three. See, that's the other thing about that guy's 4-piece collection. I don't like the number 4. Especially in Chinese culture, 4 means death. So it's not a good number to be equated with. 3, 5, 3, 5, 6. I just don't like the 4-piece, personally. And 2 is just not enough. So 3 is the minimal choice.
Good point. I like it. I like it, Keslow. I just love. Don't you love how the gold looks there? No.
Wait, so Mike, how did this happen? So you were making a U-turn and you let the clutch out too fast? Or were you on a hill? You're muted. You're muted.
I was doing a simple U-turn in the middle of a street in a neighborhood, and I was trying to keep the noise down because my bike's really, really loud, and so I was just kind of, the RPMs are a little low. I was feathering the clutch, but you're doing a really tight turn, and the bike just goes blunk and stalls, and I just went kaplunk and fell over, but my leg, the good thing on one hand was my leg was what the bike landed on, and so it didn't even put a single scratch on the bike.
Do you use the rear brake when you're making the tight U-turns?
If need be, but usually tight turns like that, I can do pretty easily. This was just one of those times where you screwed up,
Because that's the trick all those motorcycle cops use in those competitions, is they keep the RPMs up and they keep their speed pretty decent, but they maneuver it all with that rear brake. It just it holds that back wheel and you could make tighter turns.
Yeah. Well, I don't do U-turns in the street very often, and this was literally going to be the last time I rode the bike before I listed it. And luckily nothing happened to it, so I left it at my brother's and had my nephew give me a ride home. And as soon as I'm able to bend my knee enough to get it on the foot peg, I'm going to go fetch it back. But yeah. I really, really, the entire weight of the bike landed on my quad above my kneecap, right, just that whole big giant muscle, it just squashed it flat. And it's just bruised, I think, really bad, because I honestly thought I'd broken my leg at first. First couple attempts to stand up, I fell back over, and then somebody came and helped me lift my bike up, and but then I realized I had completely.
Oh, somebody saw it?
Well, they saw me laying in the road with the bike, and they came over, and so they stood the bike up, and I turned the ignition off, and then they helped me up, and but then when I put weight on my left foot, I buckled, and since then, I've been using a cane or a walker to just be able to get around. Otherwise, getting around is like very painful and very slow, which is.
Oh, we got Durkee Poo here. Do I have the shiny cop? Dude, I need those boots. Those are dope. Those like knee-high, waterproof. They're like spit shined. I love it.
Oh wow, yeah, he's a military man, so he keeps his boots nice and polished up.
No, those motorcycle cops? They have like those big shiny boots.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, the little like side plates on the side of the boot. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's it. You're selling the bike.
Yeah, I'm not riding anymore. That was the plan, anyways. I got a
What
big
did you
play.
What did you put it on? Cycle Trader?
I've sold everything I've ever sold on Craigslist for the most part.
Craigslist? Who the hell's using that?
Fucking
Everyone's on Facebook.
yeah, I'm not, and so in any case, Craigslist. I'll list it on Craigslist and I'll sell it quickly.
What, 9,000?
If somebody came and offered me 9 cash, I'd take it, but I'm gonna list it for like 10.5, 10.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll basically get my money right back out of it and had some fun on it. And after this fall over, it's kind of just okay. That's it. It's time for me to, just play with my other toy, not this one. This one can hurt me just turning around in the middle of the road. So
is
I
everyone
want to say something, Kessler. You need to improve your game, man. What is the ultimate dating watch? You need something with gold, yellow. You need rose
no,
gold.
fuck
Yellow
no.
is
That
old,
see,
man.
that's the thing. That's drawing in the wrong girls. That's the wrong move.
But you're not looking
In the right setting, yes, that's a cool watch to have on. But generally, on a blind date, you show up with the gold fucking. That may not go over well.
Why is that?
And you're paying for everything, no matter what.
yeah, I'd almost say G-Shock might be the best watch to wear.
No. You gotta have some class. What's the best? It depends on your personality. That's what makes watches so cool. It's an expression of yourself, What's the ultimate dating watch? It depends what you're going after. What? Give me the demographic, age group, ethnicity, where they grew up, what they do for a living. Give me something. Give me something to go off of.
What you want to do is you're not looking at many dates. You're looking at bang per buck. Okay. You see, what you've got to do is what you want to try and find is with these toys, you want to find somebody who's into this but has their own money. We're not looking at a meal ticket, right? You're looking at finding someone who already see if you found a girl who had her own president or solid gold expensive watch, you're laughing. Do you see what I mean? You're really laughing. Okay.
Should I get on millionairematch.com? Millionaire Match?
That's just a rip-off. You know that? Do you understand? That's just one big rip-off. Okay.
I see. You tell me, what's the ultimate dating watch? You tell me.
Okay, it's okay. Look, see, the thing is this: these bitches, they don't know certain brands. See, like Breguet, they haven't heard of. Patek, they haven't heard of. What you need to do is this: if you wear one of those, you take them into the boutique, and you show them.
That's douche. That's total douchebag.
So douchebaggy. You see what I mean?
Oh.
Or as a gift, you give them the
no wonder why you don't get second dates. Good Lord. You almost don't want them pointing out your watch on the first. I don't know. Unless they're into watches themselves, it can be pretty douchey.
100% right. It is. They're very douchebaggy, isn't it? What do you think? You know what I think you should wear as ultimate date watch? Breguet Type 21. There's nothing better on the market. It's horology. It looks like a split-second chrono if you're a horologist. It's got everything going for it.
There's only one problem.
What's that?
I'm not gay.
$10,000. $10,000 US. How can that be bad? $10,000 US. And you're a baller. Come on, Kessler. I want to revamp your image. I really want to revamp your image.
Honestly,
Okay?
I would take my 3-piece over your whole collection.
I think the best date
So
watch is
what,
probably a
what?
These 3 pieces, I think, outclass your entire collection. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll take the advice, but I don't know. I don't know.
Don't you think
How
Rolex
much do you
Datejust?
value your collection at? Tell me, what do you value your collection at?
I don't know. You see it all right here.
Yeah.
80K, 75, 80K.
If you wore a gold Rolex Datejust or two-tone Datejust, they'd be like as impressed as if you wore anything else. It's just a basic Rolex is, an identifiable Rolex is what's going to get noticed by your 99% of the girls you run into.
Here's the problem with your collection, Paul. You see this? No matter what watch you wear, I got you beat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You need to consolidate. We need to work on your game, actually. You got to win the elevator war. The elevator war. You walk in an elevator, everyone's doing the wrist check.
Hmm.
Breguet
Do you think
and
that's
cut.
really cool? Do you think that's really cool? Can I ask you that?
I have a 5320. I'm not trying to impress anyone. It's not about. This watch is the opposite of that.
Ooh, you're very quick to bring that up. I wear a fucking Patek World Time. At least I got the balls to say I bought it new.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's a funny question. You walk into a Patek AD, they often ask, "Where did you buy it?"
You always say the saloon, the saloon, the saloon.
On Rue de Rhone.
Yeah, say that, okay? Don't you think? The saloon.
That's the answer. That is the answer.
Fuck them. You know that?
Oh, here we go. Yankee Doodle throwing jabs. Here we go. $5. Loyal supporter here.
Yankee Doodle. He's a great guy, don't you think?
Bring it up. Bring it up. Yeah, he's been
Yankee
around.
Doodle, $5. Here we go. I think the Zenith is way underrated. Really cool. Is Zenith horology? See, I think it is.
No. I was talking. He has another super chat.
We got another super chat. Yankee Doodle, $5. Kessler, your Patek does not poop. Pop. Can pass for a citizen, sorry. AC3's Breguet Classic outshines that in my opinion.
Yes, it does. It does have more pop, but that's the beauty of this piece. It's underrated. It's understated, sorry. It's not about drawing attention to itself. If you wanted that, you'd get a Nautilus or Aquanaut.
Fucking bullshit each other. We know what happened in Geneva. It did its part, okay? Come on, that's not fuck me dead, Kessler. Is that a Patek? Is that your Patek? Jesus Christ. And she thought she had hit the jackpot with you. Is that a Patek? I don't know. Kelso.
So Mike, is everyone invited to track day with you? We all want to see.
Yeah, I'm going to be aggressively like sports medicine style, trying to ice and heat my leg, and I got 7 days to get it better and enough to where I can push my clutch pedal in, and
Nice.
So
William
yes,
Gordy.
anybody that wants to come can join me. I'll give them a ride if I can.
$2 from William. Breguet. I hate it. Rolex, big boy.
Yeah, I don't know, but I must admit, Yankee Doodle says a good point. My AC3's Breguet Classique. Which one's that? He's talking white dial, isn't he?
Sorry.
Or the traditional? I think he's talking the white dial. It outshines it because it's enamel. It's so well done. You know what I mean? You don't get it or not? You don't see that?
I do. It is very nice.
What do you think? Tell me what you think, okay?
So, Mike, what are the details? It's on the first. What's the racetrack?
Sears Point. They give you 5 20-minute sessions throughout the day, and there's a lunchtime, and you can pay $20 for a lunch, or you can go to the little restaurant that's there.
That's Sonoma Raceway, right?
Yeah, and they have a little restaurant that does burgers and fries if you want to go there, or you can bring your own food.
And what's the day?
It's Sunday the 1st.
Sunday the 1st. Guys, possible meetup with Mike the Snake.
I mean, it's not super exciting because, like I said, 5 20-minute sessions on track. So,
are you gonna live stream?
I haven't.
Dude, go get that camera. It's
I
so
know.
easy.
I gotta go get the camera.
It's so easy.
Just I went hunting last week.
You know what?
And
Just
it
fuck it.
used up.
Just get a phone holder and stream from your phone.
Yeah, I could do that. I do have to figure out how to. I've tried numerous times to go live on my phone, and I was able to do it successfully a couple of times, but now I can get onto YouTube and get onto the show and be listening to the show, see the show, but there's no button anywhere that says go live or participate, and so I can't go any further than that until I figure it out. And then sure, I'll gladly just use my phone on a stand. But a nice camera will give the better sound quality and stuff. The engine's worth listening to, and so I'm probably going to get that something 360
Insta
camera.
360.
Insta 360. Yeah, that's what's been recommended. Even though I'm low tech and not into editing, never done it before, but it does allow for editing after the fact to give you any view you want at any given time. So, if you were duking it with somebody who's behind you really close and it was a great battle, you can later on turn the camera around and see what he was doing and what his lines were following you, kind of thing. I think GoPro you can do the same thing, but I'm not sure. I think maybe the higher dollar GoPros.
No, you can't.
No? Okay, so it's the ST360 only. That's $400 or $500 for the camera, and then at least another $100 in attachment devices, so I can strap it onto my roll bar or something, and then that's about it, I think. Yeah. Bluetooth
Super chat, Doc BT Dubs.
Doc BT Dub, $2. The only way for you to travel to New York City is as a full homosexual. Yes, I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Guys, that is the show. It's coming up to the 2-hour mark. We've had a great Kessler. I want to say thank you so much. Mikey, thank you so much for coming on, man. Also to Narc, to Herman Ingram. We had a great
stay on
panelist.
after. I got to ask you something after.
Sure. Guys, that's the show. We will see you tomorrow. Let's go and thank our sponsors today. Our sponsors, we got Go Gopher, Dis Jerez Dis, Ken Fresno, Go Gopher, Aunt G, Will Money, Pickled Pickle, Woody in New Jersey, Yankee Doodle, William Gaudrian, Doc BTW. That is the show. We will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys. That's the way. See you later. See you later.